Hello students, how are you? I hope all are fine. Once again, I am Selvamani sitting in front of you. I welcome all of you to our YouTube channel. This is Python video lesson number 35. In previous lesson, that is Python video lesson number 34, we studied about hybrid inheritance. In addition to that, for the past 5 to 6 lessons, we studied inheritance, different types of inheritance, diamond of death problem, then how to solve the diamond of death problem with the help of superkeyword. That is what we studied. In this lesson, we are going to study about new concept that is called as data file handling. Data file handling. That is what we are going to study in this lesson. Data file handling. First, we must know what you mean by data file. The file stored on the hard disk, that is secondary storage, is called data file. Definition wise, data file. Data file is a named place. It's a named place on the hard disk. Any storage device, any secondary storage device. Secondary storage device where a sequence of data is stored. So data file is nothing but a named place on the hard disk. That may be a secondary storage or secondary storage where a sequence of data is stored. The basic operation. What are the operations done in data file? Basic operations in data file. So first we have to give the name for data file. Then we have to open the data file. We have to read any data from the data file, or we have to write any data into the data file, or close the data file. Whatever normal life we are using, if we want to store some data into one file, first we have to create a file by giving some name. Then we have to open the file. We have to type some data and then close file. In future, if we want to read the data from the file, we have to open the file as well as read the file. After we can close the file. Same thing here. First work is naming a file. Naming a file. Second operation is opening a file. The file is already existing. We can reading data. Reading data from the file. The file is no more exist. Writing a new file. Writing a data into the file. At last, close the file. Closing a file. So file basic operations we can done in the data file. So naming a file, opening a file. The file is already existing. Reading data from the file. If the file is no more exists already, we have to write some data, new data into the file. After that, we have to close the file. These 5 are the basic operations in data file. Then types of file. There are 2 types of files. One is text file. One is text file. Second one is binary file. Text file already we know very well. Alphabets as well as numeric we can save into the file. Alphabetic, numeric as well as special characters we can store. Just like a text file with the extension txt. Okay, it is also one kind of data file. It contains sequence of lines. Each line or line is a Line is a sequence of characters. Lies in the sequence of character. Character may be alphabets, numeric, special characters, whatever may be. Whereas binary file is, it contains binary data. Contains binary data. So when working with binary files, you cannot access directly. So while working with the binary files, we have to interpret binary bit pattern into binary bit pattern to correct into correct type of data. So there are two types of files. Python support two types of data files. They are text file, binary file. Text file, it contains sequence of lines. Line is a sequence of characters. Binary file, it contains binary data. So when working with binary files, we have to interpret binary bit pattern into correct type of data. No need to worry about the binary file. Just consider, if you want to store alphabetic, numeric, special characters, whatever available in our keyboard, we should go for text file. Very simple. So if you want to store one object as a data into a file, we should prefer binary file. That's all, very simple. One thing I like to say, if you want to store normal text, alphabetic, numeric, special characters, we should proceed with text file. If you want to store an object, what do you mean by object? That is what already we studied. Class, object. Object contains data member as well as member functions. If you want to store one object as a data into one file, we should proceed with binary file. That's simple, very simple. So first we will see text file, then we can go for binary file. Text file. So first we have to open a file. Opening a file. How we can open a file? Syntax very simple. Open statement we have to use. Syntax. Syntax is open. File object. File object should be equal to open, then file name, then access mode. File name and then access mode. File name equal, file object equal to open, file name comma access mode. Here this open function returns one file object. That file object stored into the variable that is called as file underscore object. The argument it takes, two arguments it takes. One is file name, you know very well, file name along with the path, comma access mode. What do you mean by access mode? This access mode refers to either you want to open the file in read mode or write mode or open mode. Now we will see what are the file access modes are there. Access modes. Number one is R. It stands for, R stands for open text file. Open text file only in open text file only in read only. That means if file is already existing, with the help of R, this access mode should be R. This R mode opens the text file only in read only mode. You can able to read the data from the existing file. You cannot able to write the data into the file. That is the concept. Similarly, RB. This opens data file, sorry, binary file. B stands for binary file. Binary file only in read only. Similarly, W, if access mode is W, opens text file only in writing or for writing. Similarly, WB, B stands for binary. Opens binary file for writing. Then A stands for opens text file only for AB. Opens binary file only for append. Then 7th one, that is R plus. Opens R plus stands for text file. Only for reading and writing. R plus stands for reading as well as writing. Then 8th one is RB plus. Opens binary file only for reading and writing. Writing. Then there is no space. Opens binary file only for read and write. Next one is 9th one, W plus. Same thing. Opens text file only for writing and write and read. Next one is A plus. Opens text file only for reading and appending. Read and append. Similarly, 11th one is A plus. Opens binary file only for read and append. So A plus opens binary file only for read and append. That's all. It's very simple. So R opens text file. B means binary file. R means read. W means write. A means append. Plus means read as well as write. Similarly, A means append, plus means read and append. Same thing. Okay. Now R means opens text file only in read mode. RB means read binary. Opens binary file only in read only. W means only write. Opens text file only for writing. WB. W stands for write. B stands for binary. Opens binary file only for writing. A means append. Opens text file only for append. AB opens binary file only for append. R plus opens text file only for reading and writing. Since W is not mentioned, since plus is mentioned, so read as well as write. RB plus opens binary file. B stands for binary. R stands for read. Plus stands for writing. Opens binary file only for read and write. W plus opens text file only for write and read. A plus A stands for append. P stands for read here. Opens text file only for read and append. A plus here AB plus. AB plus. It should be AB plus. So AB plus means opens. A stands for append. B stands for binary. Plus stands for read. So AB plus opens binary file only for read and append. This is the concept we must know. Now, how we can read the data from the text file. That is what we are going to study in reading from file. So, there are three ways are there to read file, to read data from the text file. One is read lines. Read lines. This is one function. It returns list. It returns list. It is used to read content of file, entire content of text file. Entire content of text file. Number two is read line, not yes, without yes. This is read lines. It returns list. That list contains entire content of the text file. It returns string. It returns string used to return, used to read content of file, content of text file, line by line, line by line. That means if your text file has 3 lines, one read line is enough. It returns one list that contains 3 elements. First element will be first line, second element will be second line, third element will be third line. That's all. Whereas if you want to use read line, if your text file has 3 lines, so we should go for 3 read lines should be used. Read line, read line, read line. 3 read line we have to use. That means it returns a string used to read content of text file line by line. That is the meaning. The third one is only read. It also returns string used to read specific bytes, not specific size. Specified size. Specified size. So if you want to read only 5 characters from the text file, only first 5 characters from the text file, you should go for read. If you want to read entire file, entire content of the file, read lines. If you want to read entire content of the text file line by line, you should go for read line. That is the concept. Now I will write you a small program to understand how we can read a text file, how to read a data from the text file by using these three ways: read lines, read, and then read. Before that, we need one data file, that is text file. I like to create one text file, normal text file. We can use Notepad to create a normal text file. Here I want to create a normal text file. You know how to create a normal text file. This is text file, normal text file. Here I'm giving one name for the text file. That means data.text. So this is data.text. This file name is data.txt. So in the data.txt, I am typing some content. That means hello world. One line. Next line means this is my first file handling program. Randomly I'm typing some text. Whatever text you want, you can type. But my aim is I want to create one text file with 3 lines. I am using Python program. Python language. So I create one file. The file name is data.txt. It contains 3 lines. That's all. I want to read these 3 lines of text from the data.txt file with the help of Python program. That is our aim. First we will go to here file equal to first again we have to read text file using read lines. I like to use read lines. So here file equal to open. File equal to open. File name is data.txt. So afterwards, this is the file object, this is the open, this is the file name. Now I must specify the access mode. Now I like to specify the access mode. You know very well there are so many access modes are there: R, RB, W, WB. So out of this, I must specify here R. Why I am pressing R here only? Because we are going to access text file for read only. Okay. So here we can mention opens text file only for read only. Okay. So R stands for it opens the text file only for read only. We want to read the text from the text file that is named as data.text. Okay. Now print file.readline. File.readline. That's a very simple. After that, we like to close the file. That's all. So first command is file open data.txt comma R. Then whole content will be stored into file. File is the object file. File.readlines. It returns one list. That list contains 3 elements. Each element stands for 1 line. Okay. So now I will save the program and then I will run the program. We will see what happens. It shows error that should be placed within single quotes. See it here. So hello world, it returns one list. That list contains 1, 2, 3 elements. First element refers to first line, second element refers to second line, third element refers to third line. Okay. Otherwise, we can store into one string. Line equal to file dot into directly printing. Both are same, no problem. So line is a one list. That list contains 3 elements. Then print lines. That's all. Same result will be same. So now it is understood. Read lines returns list. Read lines reads all content of the text file at a stretch. Okay. So the list has elements. Each element refers to each line in the text file. That understood. Now we can proceed for another method. How to read text from the text file line by line. That is what we have to go now. We have to reading text file line by line. Line by line using read line. Okay, previously read lines, now we are using read line. Same thing. You have to open your one text file, that is data.txt. It is already created. So read mode leave. Already we know very well. It opens text file. It opens text file for read only. Okay. Now print file dot read line. I am getting only one line. Okay, it reads only first line. Returns only one line. You will see file dot close. Okay, so our text file, that is data.txt, contains 3 lines. Now it returns only first line. I'll save the program and then I can run the program. See it here, only one line. That means read line returns string. It is used to read the content of the file line by line. Since we are having only read line, only one read line, it returns only one line. So since our text file contains 3 lines, we have to use read line 3 times. Returns first line. First line. It returns second line. Similarly, file dot read line third line. Okay. So hello world, this is my first file handling program. I am using Python language. This first one, file dot read line returns first line of the data file, that is data.txt. This second file dot read line returns second line. The third read line returns third line. That's simple. So now it is understood. Read line returns the string. Each read line returns only one line from the text file. Okay. Now we need only 5 characters, not entire file, not entire line. We need only specific number of characters. Then we must go to third way. using read. Print file dot read. Now we have to mention number 5. 5 means 5 character read. Returns only 5 characters. Only 5. That means hello, HELLO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, whatever available in our text file, only first 5 alphabet will be written. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello only written. Now we'll see. See it here. Hello only written. Okay, we want to read 10 alphabets. Now we have to mention 10. We will see it here. Hello world. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space also one character. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all. So today I stopped here itself. Today we started a new concept that is called as a data handling. Data handling concept. Here we studied data file. Data file is a named place on the hard disk or secondary storage where a sequence of data is stored. What are the basic operations in data file? Naming a file, opening a file, reading data, writing data, closing a file. There are 2 types of data files supported by Python. One is text file, another one is binary file. Text file means it is used to store alphabetic, numeric as well as string. Binary file is used to store only objects. So how we can open a text file? Syntax is file object open file name comma access mode. So access mode means R, RB, W, WB, A, AB, R plus as well as RB plus, W plus, A plus, AB plus. Here R stands for read text only, B stands for binary, W stands for write, A stands for append, plus stands for reading and writing. Since RB means reading and writing, W plus means writing and reading. A means append, A plus means append and reading. AB plus means append, binary, append and read. It is understood. If you open file, we should go for this syntax. After opening a file, we like to read text from the text file. So there are 3 ways to read the text from the text file. One is read lines. It returns list. It is used to read entire content of the text file. Read line. It returns string. It is used to read content of the text file, but line by line. If you use only one read line, only one line will be read. If you use only one read line, the entire content of the file will be read. Read. It returns string used to read specific size, specific number of the character. Okay. Today I stopped here itself. I hope all of you enjoyed this lesson. In next lesson, little bit we will study more. Until then, thank you students. Bye bye.